Hello and welcome to my educational video for today. Make sure you subscribe to this channel so that you can stay up to date with more educational videos, plus my diaries of down here on the allotment and sharing what I do. So yeah, remember to give it a like and a comment afterwards and let me know what you think. So this video is about planting broad beans outside. I'm going to show you the tips what I use for planting them outside. I did a video on planting broad beans in pots as well, so if you've not seen that, go back through my list and you should be able to see it quite recently. So let's get on with planting broad beans outside. So let me show you what I'm going to do. So I've cleared all my channel down where I'm going to be planting them. I've not got that many. This was from my pea frame last year. So you'll be needing to grow your broad beans up a frame, so it's good and handy to have netting up so that they can grow up it nice and easily. So let's get on with planting the broad beans. So first off, you need to make a channel to put your broad beans in. So all we do to get a channel is we just get a trowel as such and just make a little channel all the way down the area you want to go. I want to do it 2 trowel spaces apart, as when we plant them, I'll show you how we're meant to plant broad beans. You're not meant to plant them in a straight line. This is a little tip that I read up on. So I want to make this channel. You don't want to be too deep, just enough for the broad beans to be down as such. So let's get on with doing that. So once you've done your channel as such, like I have done, nicely downwards, make sure it's clear of weeds. You're wanting to get some old compost, or you can use new compost if you want to. Basically it's just to add a bit of nutrients to the soil. I just want to put a base of it along the channel, just to give it some extra food. You can use anything you want to do it. You could use a bit of well-rotted manure, but you obviously don't want them to rot the seeds. And you just put it down the channel just like that for the beans to sit on as such. So once you've done that, it should look something like that. So the next job is to get your broad beans, not runner beans, which look like that, and you're going to want to plant them. So to plant your broad beans, you don't plant them in a straight line, you plant them in a wigwam shape. As you can see, that's where the broad bean comes out of, that bit there. So I'm planting that upwards. So you want to plant them something like that. You need to leave about 23 centimetres between each broad bean, is what's suggested. So that's what I'm doing. I'm leaving probably more than that. It'll give room for me to keep them weed free in between, which is always my problem, keeping stuff weed free. The weeds seem to win me every time. Each year I say I'm going to get on top of them weeds, and I never do. I don't know if you're the same. Do the weeds win you every time, or do you manage to keep on top of the weeds? Going a bit further than I thought it would do. I didn't think I'd need this much. So put some compost in. So it should look something like that in a wigwam shape. So the next job is to cover it back over with soil. So before I cover them back over with soil, I'm just going to add a bit more compost over the top of them. cover them over, and then I'll put the soil on top of that. Makes use of all my compost from last year, from my cucumber plants and my tomatoes. Rather than wasting it, might as well use it. So they're all nicely covered, so now just get it covered back over with soil. So let's get them covered over, keep them nice and warm. But like I said, it's not been too bad this year up to now for winter. It's not been too cold, but it seems to be turning a tiny bit at the moment, getting colder. We've not had no snow yet, touch wood, in Sheffield. Have you had any snow where you are? So they are all nicely covered over, keep warm. So the next job is to give them a quick water, settle them in, and Bob's your uncle. To do is put my label in so I remember what I've planted. So down the rest of it I might plant my peas, and I've got some broad beans what I've started indoors, which I showed you in the previous video. I'll probably plant them outside as well, so we'll see how we get on. But for now, that is all, folks. So thanks for watching this short tutorial on how to plant your broad beans outside using the wigwam method and putting the compost down. I hope you found it beneficial and you can take it forward for when you're planting them outside. Remember, you can plant these in planters outside, but obviously not as many in a planter. They need something to grow up, so either fencing or netting, something that they will attach themselves to, or you can tie them to for them to grow up, because you don't want the wind to come along and blow them straight down and snap them in half. They need the support of a fence, preferably. So yeah, that's today's video over and done with. So thanks for watching. Remember to click that subscribe button to stay up to date with new videos which I post, and give it a like, leave a comment, and check out the links below as well to my website, where there's lots more educational content. Thanks for watching today's video, and we'll see you again soon.